it looks like the old man getting old. Then we went a step to the bar, drank to the dregs of the whiskey jar. 1930 when the wall caved in, paid his way selling red-eyed gin. Brown-eyed women, red grenadine. The bottle was dusty, but the liquor was free. Sound of thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man getting old.
What's up, guys? Here we go. Brown-Eyed Woman. I've been thinking about this for far too long, so I'm excited to bring it to you guys. Beautiful song, classic, dead, like, one of the greats, and it's just such a beautiful tune. And yeah, I'm thrilled to bring it to you. It's pretty easy. There's 4 parts. There's an intro, a verse, a chorus, and then there's the bridge. The intro is just the second half of the verse, but we'll go through it. So I'm always trying to keep things simple and easy and approachable so that everybody can play them. And then, because really that's where you start anyways when you learn a song. And so what I like to do is play the root notes. Learn the parts, just playing the root notes, and then kind of get the feel for the rhythm of those parts, and then we can delve in and play, the octaves and the fifths and add to those roots. But it's all about the root, So the song starts. And this is the Cornell 77, so it's kind of a quick, fast, and they just hop right into it. The other version I'll attach is the Europe 72 version, which is a little more slow, a little more melodic, but everything's the same. But it's just interesting to see how the mood changes or the vibe can change of a tune. But the Cornell 77 is very peppy, and it's great. It's a lot of fun to play. So the bump bump bum is C sharp. It'd be 7, 8, 9 on the E string. Or you can play the octave, which is da, da, da. But for simplicity's sake, let's just start off roots on the E string. So it'd be 7, 8, 9, and then to 7, A, So just that intro part. It would be C sharp, E, A, E, B, E. I add that just to kind of like E, So there you go. 7, 9, 7, 5, 7, boom, boom, 7, 8, 9. And then, so the verse, that's just the intro. So the verse goes like this. Boom. Gone are the days when the ox fall down. Take up the yoke and plow the fields around. So that's it. It's C sharp, E, B, A. And then the C sharp, E, A, E. So it's basically 2 parts. It does the, it's either C sharp, E, or just and then the chorus goes to the B, brown-eyed women, and red grenadine. The bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down, and it looks like the old man is getting on. So I just, maybe that's like a comfort thing, but at least in this song, the kind of the way the rhythm goes is like the boom, ba boom, boom, bam, bam. Because there are, if you were just to pull and hold the root, you wait for a minute. You know what I mean? Especially if you're playing it by yourself or something. It's good to have a little bit of backbeat or a little thing to keep you chugging along. So again, the chorus is B, brown-eyed women and red grenadine, A, E, B, A, E, C sharp, F sharp, A, E. And then you'd go back into the chorus. Bump, bump, boom. And that bump, bump, boom is, I think they play it most of the time, but like in the Cornell version, the solo is 3 verses back to back. And then you come out of the solo with another verse. So you play 4 verses. As a matter of fact, I got my cheat sheet here. So there in total they play the verse 8 times. At least in Cornell 77, because I know in other times the solo might just be 1 verse long or whatever. But again, it's only 4 parts. You learn this 4 parts, you can play the song. You're good. But it's just they might shift it around a little bit. The chorus, B A A. The bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder. So that C sharp, the old man is getting on. Or you can go the boom, and the old man is getting on. So again, just whole notes at first just to get the parts. The bridge, again, goes to the B, just like the chorus. So it'd be tumble down shack in Bigfoot County. It snowed so hard the roof caved in. So you just do that twice. Boom, 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 boom. It snowed so hard the roof caved in. And then you just slide up to the C sharp. Delilah, da, 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 da. And then you wait. Boom, 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 boom. So again, the bridge starts in B, Bigfoot County. You do that part twice. And then the descent, it would be 9, 7, 5, 4, 5. Boom, 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 boom. And that's pretty much the whole tune. So we could just like stop there, but there's no fun in that, right? So it's like, I'll attach a chart to this too. I think everything is minor, or everything's major rather, except the C sharp and the F sharp. When you use those are minor chords for those that even care. Because it's like, you don't have to, if you don't know and you're a beginner and you're still just using numbers to get around, it's totally fine. It doesn't matter. But those that could use that information, the C sharp and the F sharp are minor chords. Everything else is major. What I like to do on the verse is, let's see here, boom, boom, boom. So expanding from the roots now. What I'll do, even just to keep it still, sometimes, so you learn just use the roots, okay? And now we kind of know. It's, ba, 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 that's the verse. Okay, well, now let's expand a little bit. And then still, to keep it kind of reined in, to keep it simple, I'll just use the root, the 5 and the octave. So what Phil kind of does, and again, you got to listen to it. The thing with Phil is he rarely plays the same phrase twice. He does certain songs, certain eras, whatever. But I mean, sometimes it's like, hey, how does he play it note for note? I mean, it's a lot, and so it's best, in my humble opinion, to learn the parts, listen, pick a version that you love that resonates with you, and you're like, God dang, this hits. And then really listen to what he's doing. But because if you know that he's in C sharp minor, right? And you have, and then you can, if he goes up for a passage or something like that, then you can pause it and, you know what I mean? Dissect it that way. I just find that works best because Phil he's an enigma. You know what I mean? He's like no other player. He's so unique and he's so intelligent in his playing. And it's just really, really great. He's a great case study to listen to and to learn from. So what he does do though is a good framework to get started, especially on the Cornell version, which is a great one that if you haven't heard it, you gotta check it out. But I like to root 5 octave, you know. And so what I've noticed he does, it would be like you could go high to low. So you go high to low, and then you go low to high to low, low to high. And then because this is in the major, so I've noticed what, at least in Cornell, I think he does the That's that would be, and then that's like a little part. But I noticed if you just use that, because I think he starts on here and then boom boom. Gone are the days. Oh, you know what I like to do? I'll sneak it in because I tend to be a funkier player, even when it's not necessary. When you're trying to, do something else, and I always trying to funk up something where it's probably, but I like to. So I will bum 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 bum, and then go. I like to sneak those in. Boom. Whoops, sorry. Just stuff like that. Another thing that he does, let's see here. I like to do that. He doesn't do that, but I kind of like to. Oops. Boom, boom, boom. That's kind of it for the verse, kind of chops things. And so on to the chorus, just little stuff. So we were doing it with the roots, right? It's B, brown-eyed women, grenadine. Wait, brown-eyed women and red grenadine. The bottle was dusty, but the liquor was clean. Sound of the thunder with the rain pouring down. Looks like the old man getting on. So one thing I like to do, which he doesn't, because what I noticed too, you think Phil, he's always all over the place and doing all this magic shit. Well, sometimes he's just he's just being a bass player. You know what I mean? Like you got a keys, you got 2 drummers, you got 2 guitar players. So every once in a while you got it. So I've noticed on the chorus, he will just like brown-eyed women, red grenadine. he kind of keeps it simple, because you can't do it all the time every time. So every once in a while he'll just hold it down real simple. What I like to do though is brown-eyed women, and I'll go, which from the 7 where your B is, you just go all the way to the bottom G strings, 7th fret, and all 7, 8, 9. So it's brown-eyed women, red grenadine, and then I'll do it's the same thing, but an octave down. You know what I'm saying? So brown-eyed women, red grenadine, bottle was dusty. And then you can just kind of climb up. And then ba-ba-boom. So you go ba-ba-ba, da-da, to the C sharp there, or you go ba-ba-ba. Sorry. And then you can hit the A and the E, or you can da-da-da, and you slide up. Kind of cool. That's your chorus licks. I tend to ramble a lot, and I can kind of get lost in my own stuff here. So I'm trying to keep it simple for the sake of you guys. And I'm just really, the idea is just to help and not press record and just rant and rave about everything that I'm thinking about at the moment. So I gave you my verse licks, chorus licks. The bridge, let's see here, it would be tumble down shack in Bigfoot County. Snowed so hard the roof caved in, which you kind of want to probably just stick to the roots on that one. And then in Cornell, I think he kind of doubles it like that, because it's like it sounds like a boom. Everybody else strums, and then he adds a little, so it's like boom boom boom. But one fill it's a beautiful, it's tasty, and he does it in Europe 72, I believe. But it's Shack Bigfoot County, snowed so hard the roof caved in, and then Delilah, I forget the do, and then when you hit the A and it rings, you do this. And that is 9/11. Oh wait, yeah, 9/11, 13, 11, 9, 11, 9. But it goes bum bum. Yeah, they like bum bum. And then what that does, that puts you in position to. So that is. La down and a down down. Oh boy. And again, it doesn't have to be so plunky, bum 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 bum. But again, I'm talking to everybody out here. So people that really know the song, maybe you're not familiar with the song and you're new to the Dead or whatever. That's a good place to start, at least just to use those notes. And then because you can. Like you can take it, and so you take the framework, you take the roots, you take the chart that I'll attach in the description, and familiarize yourself with the tune. Get really comfortable with it, and then pour yourself into this music and these changes and these chords and this music. You know, it's what it's all about. It's all about like kind of celebrating music that you love, and then also putting yourself into it. That's the whole idea. At least for me, you know, it really makes a difference. You know, when I'll shed a song, and then you kind of and you're finally like, I got it. Okay, I got it. I can play it. You press play. You play it beginning to end. You got it. Okay, good. Then you go play with your friends, because that's what happens sometimes too. I'll learn licks or chops or fills or whatever, and I will go play with my friends, and the vibe of the tune isn't quite what I've been practicing. You know what I mean? So you just you adapt and use what's best in the moment, and sometimes that's not what you've been rehearsing the whole time. You know what I mean? And that's okay, right? Because that's the beauty of music too. Is nobody gets hurt. We're out here just having a good time, and so Brown Eyed Woman, get into it. Let me know if you got any other questions. I'm checking my cheat sheet here. And one other little deal that I was gonna say is I've been playing the C sharp up here, which is the 9th fret of the E string. Boom, 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 boom. But you also have a C sharp here. Boom, boom, boom. The 4th fret of the A string. And so sometimes I will do that if I feel like boom, boom, boom. Like if I want to do that. Just a little tidbit. I don't know. I'm just trying to help. So if you want to, you know, bum bum bum, ba-dum ba-dum, or if you want to bum bum bum, ba-dum dum. Ooh, there it is. Clean E. So that's Brown Eyed Women. I hope you like it, and I'll be back with more real soon. Thanks, guys. Cheers.